Oh, friends, it is so good to see you. I'm so sorry I've been out of touch, and I know it's a little funny to meet here like this. Typically, you would come here on a Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific or a Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see Synergy Theater, but we've just acquired them. And I thought that this would be the perfect place for us to meet and speak just like old times. It's very hard to get away. Ever since I found out that I was an illegitimate granddaughter of the great grandpa Monet, I've been swept up inside the intrigue of the family, and it's just hard to stay in touch with my old friends. It's also hard to kind of get a real sense of the family from the outside. It's you sort of get swept up in the eddies and flows of what's going on the inside, and it's hard to really get a picture of things. So I'm hoping maybe if you log into your YouTube channel, you'll be able to talk back to me and give me some of the inside scoop as we go along, and maybe we can meet periodically and you can keep me informed from the outside, and so I don't get too caught up in things. The Monet family. I'm sure you're reading about them in the papers all the time. Like, how they made their fortune to begin with, right? Just let me know that you know who I'm talking about by telling me how they made their fortune. And then also, I'm sure you've read about the thing that destabilized the family, the thing that happened to the head of the family recently that just threw everything up in the air. Let me see if you're out there and you're tracking me. Oh, that's right. That's right. The Monet family that made their money from the troll dolls. That's right. It's an entire conglomerate, huge family money, all based on troll dolls. And yep, the GameStop trading really has destabilized things. You wouldn't think that would affect them being so rich and having fingers in every pie, but the GameStop stuff really has affected them. Well, I guess I should get back. It's great to see you, and I'll look forward to meeting you here again. But hang on to your seats. You're gonna have a bumpy ride, I'm sure.
All right. Well, allow me to summarize today's meeting. Number one, Mercedes Chihuahua will no longer be allowed on the board meeting table due to acute IBS. Sorry about that, Tinker Snit. Also, Davinda will now be in charge of Gnome and Troll vendor relations. And because of the GameStop debacle, a new financial planner, advisor, and accountant will be hired immediately. And that ends today's meeting.
Thank you, Marissa. Sure. I should very much like to speak with Mercedes privately.
Mother, I have like so many more important things I need to do, like check my Robinhood account. I invested heavily in that GameStop stuff, so.
Whatever you want, Marietta. We'll leave now.
And Simon, we'll talk about GameStop.
Okay, Mom, what is it?
Really, Mercedes? Why is it that I need to learn about your life in the tabloids? I control tabloids, Mercedes, and they
You
are
learned
slipping.
about my life in the tabloids because you don't follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or Facebook. I mean, you're my mother.
Is
And
that
you
your
don't
point?
Have we
Mercedes,
ever had a kind of relationship where we can really talk?
and so you wish to do it through a tabloid?
Well, sorry. I mean, yes, I am started to see romantically that guy who runs that one tabloid, The Moon. And yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. What's the problem?
Well, clearly, Mercedes, I must not be getting through to you if you feel that you cannot communicate with me like this.
The truth is, I haven't really wanted to communicate very much with you since you denied me for the promotion that I wanted. I really want to join the executive branch, but no, you have me in hair and accessories and not even giving me that line of troll makeup and hair design that I actually wanted to do. And I'm sorry, it's just that if you don't believe in me in business, I don't see how you can believe in me in my life.
Mercedes, I absolutely believe in you. As we've spoken before, you're not ready. And if you don't start at the beginning and you don't get to know the people that you're working with, they're never going to trust you. And you need to establish trust. And you cannot do it with title without doing the work.
Well,
Roll your eyes at me.
I will work on a social media campaign that like gets everybody to know me better. I have to go, okay? I have a important tabloid business meeting.
Mercedes, this conversation is not over. There are...
Dad, you wanted to see me?
Mitchell, why don't you sit down and relax and pour yourself a drink?
Oh, I thought you stopped drinking after the doctor told you your kidneys are going to fail.
No, I told the doctor I was going to stop drinking after the doctor told me my kidneys were going to fail.
So what's going on?
Do you remember the first time I ever allowed you to come into this library here in our mansion, my son?
I was 20 years old.
Do you know why, Mitchell? I made you wait until your 20th birthday to allow you access to this library.
Because you never believed in me and trusted me?
That's only the first reason, Mitchell.
Why?
The second reason is because this library is the heart of the home. And as the heart of the home, it's the heart of the family business. And as the heart of the family business, it beats as well as Marietta's heart beats. You know, Marietta is my older sister, Mitchell.
I know.
You know that she's older by 6 minutes.
Yeah, I've heard the story many times.
You know that Grandpa gave the chairmanship of the board and the CEO position and the control of all the power to my older sister, Marietta. And when he died, he said to me, Simon, you take care of her. Well,
Okay.
It is from this place, this room, in this house, that I have cared for my sister ever since. And now I let you in at 20 years of age because that was the first time I felt a crack in the power structure that could eventually bring her down. I brought you back whenever that crack grew larger. And now, Mitchell, I invite you here now because the biggest threat to her control is playing out. And I need your help to save her.
To save her? I thought you always wanted an opportunity to take over yourself and possibly pass it on to me.
You never understood me, Mitchell. I am a man of my word. I swore to my grandfather on his deathbed that I will devote my life to protecting Marietta and the hold she has on the power here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
You know, Dad, I will help you. Because I've always, even though I never showed it, even though we were kind of distant growing up, I've always wanted to emulate you and to have you proud of me at something. And if this is what it takes, I'm on board.
Here is how you can make me proud. First of all, you must know that the GameStop stock market debacle has tentacles, Mitchell, and those tentacles have reached into this house and are creeping up to the throat of Marietta.
I see.
She is the one who has orchestrated the GameStop debacle.
Aunt Marietta?
Yes. She thinks that she covered her tracks, but the authorities from the SEC are closing in on her, and you and I are going to see that they come no closer.
Very well. I'll see what I can do, Father. If this
You
will
know
prove
how
itself to me.
You know how Mercedes has been causing a problem lately.
Yes, her online presence is overwhelming.
It seems to me, and of course I'm just an old man with a drinking problem, but it seems to me that if Mercedes were somehow implicated in the GameStop debacle, we could kill two birds with one stone.
I'm on it, Father.
You know, Mitchell, it's not the case that I don't love you.
What is it?
It's the case that love comes at a price.
This is nice.
I always loved traveling on the jet.
I'm very happy that you chose to accompany me on this trip.
Hudson, I've always admired you. In fact, you remind me a little bit of myself when I was your age. I was about your age when I met your great-grandfather Gordon. Yes.
And what is it about me that reminds me of yourself?
I believe that you are a striver. You want to reach high places. And I think you have a big vision for something. I can tell. Am I right, Hudson?
I guess I don't hide my poker face that well.
You know, did anyone ever tell you the story of the troll doll and how it all came about?
Well, I used to hear the child version, whenever I was read a bedtime story growing up.
Well, you know, your great-grandfather had a thing for Cupid dolls at the time. Cupid dolls were a small, movable doll with movable arms and rigid legs. One day, he tussled with the hair, and he found himself strangely attracted to this small doll with frizzy hair. And the vision came to him then to create a rigid doll with no genitalia and wild frizzy hair. The rest is history, Hudson. Brilliance.
Yes.
Yes.
Listen, Grandma
What is it?
Davinda, if I can call you that.
Of course you may.
I really wanted to bring you along because I was in need of some advice. The SEC has contacted me.
Does this have anything to do with the GameStop stock debacle?
It does.
Hudson, I know you're a Super Mario Brothers fan. Did you have anything to do with this? You must be honest with me.
It was my mother's idea, but I had to pull most of the strings. She had no idea what Reddit was and the power that it could be used to wield the stock market.
This worries me.
The issue is that the SEC has caught wind of this, and they've offered me a deal that if I provide evidence, that I'll get off scot-free.
Evidence to frame your own mother? Hudson.
I wouldn't be framing her. She actually did it. The problem is that with my stupid sister Mercedes running her mouth all around town, everyone is about to find out. So I can either wait for her to blow it and for us all to go down, or I could turn now and save my hide and maybe yours too.
Hudson, I think your intuition to save your hide and mine is the correct one to follow. If we lose our standing, we lose everything.
How did it feel when Grandpa died and you were left the third wife widow or whatever?
Your grandfather and I, your great-grandfather and I loved each other deeply. While I was his personal care attendant for 10 years, the latter part of those 10 years are when our relationship bloomed. And when he left, Hudson, he left me with 2 places on the board, one for myself and one to carry on Gordon's legacy. I carry 2 votes, Hudson.
What would Gordon do? Would he flip on his own mother?
Gordon would follow his heart, and he would follow in the direction that he knows is correct. If that means taking down a family member who has done something bad, then so be it. You know that he overlooked his own children to take on his corporation because he could tell that they were not suited. So we must be cold-hearted about this, Hudson.
I want to follow my heart, but I'm not so sure I have one anymore.
Oh dear, Hudson, my little Huddles, you still have a heart. I know you do, and you will do the right thing.
Well, we'll be landing soon. I'm gonna go buckle in.
I need another drink.
Oh, Marissa, what a dreadful mess. You are my best friend. I need your help.
Whatever I can do, you know that. I've been by your side for 30 years. I'm not going to let you down now.
Marissa, I feel that I'm taking this family down single-handedly. I feel like that little girl when I was 4 and everybody laughed at me on the playground saying that I was the model for the troll dolls. Oh my God, it's just like that now.
But Marietta, you know that it wasn't true. You weren't the model. And it's not true now. You're not going to take this family down. Who all knows anyway about your part in the GameStop debacle?
I don't know, Marissa. I fear that I'm destroying my children. I'm going to see it in the tabloids because Mercedes can't keep her mouth shut. She's like that stupid doll, Chatty Cathy. Pull a string and all she does is talk. We're living in a dollhouse. That's what it feels like.
Listen, I'll do whatever I can to make sure that this doesn't get out and that you are not the one blamed for it. The thing is, Marietta, I can't promise you that someone else isn't going to go down for it. Someone else in the family.
That's just the problem, Marissa. I need to protect my children. They are my life. And I have done everything to protect them.
I know you have. Marietta, you know I love Mercedes and Hudson. I mean, I've been like a second mother to them. But the truth is, they're both spoiled brats. And I don't believe for a moment that they have your best interest at heart, if it means more money for them.
Well, we need to get control of this, Marissa, and we need to spin it somehow. I'm going to have to figure out what Simon knows.
Let me go talk to him.
I know he wants to help, but I'm so ashamed. I don't want him to know about this, but I don't even know how it got out of control. Oh, I feel so antiquated.
You're not. You're wise. Marietta, don't let this get to your head. Don't let this make you lose confidence. You know what happens when you lose confidence. You turn to the bottle. And we can't have that. That will really bring down the family.
Oh, Marissa, then find out.
All right.
Help me. I just feel out of control. I am lost in this.
I know, but it's going to be all right. And I promise you aren't going to take the fall for this. I mean, it was a mistake.
It's a mistake. Our stock shares have gone crazy. They're gone practically.
You know that the market will correct itself. Just trust me, Marietta. It's going to be all right. I'll take care of it.
Well, maybe Hudson can explain to me what this market means. I don't understand it. All right.
Send him in or what?
No, find Simon.
All right.
I'm going to go have a drink.
All right.
All right, this is shot number 9. Ready? Take it down.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Oh, you look a little tipsy there. You look really tipsy.
Mitchell, this reminds me of when we would spend summers together as kids and we'd break into the liquor cabinet.
Yeah, just like that.
Best cousin ever.
Takes one to know one.
I just always felt like I can trust you so much more than I could trust my brother Hudson. I mean, you're such a good cousin. You would never betray me, right?
Of course not. But one time I was going to take Cheryl Johnston to the prom. Mm-hmm. And then right as I got ready, you slammed a pipe, ruined the whole night.
Yeah. Oh, Mitchell.
I love you.
God. I love you so much. I've been dying to tell this story. I just haven't quite told everybody yet, but it was so funny.
Go ahead.
Okay. So, the whole GameStop thing.
Yeah. Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
yeah. So, like,
record this.
a lot of people
Let me
invested a lot of money and then lost like thousands of dollars. The stock prices.
Yeah.
So, so like my mom, Marietta, right? She was like, it was a total accident. Okay, so she was in her kitchen.
Hold on, time out. Turn to your right. I'm going to record this, and we can
Okay,
have fun with that.
we can do a TikTok for this. Okay.
Oh, of course. Alcohol really loosens your tongue. I love it. Go ahead.
So my mother, Marietta Monet, she was in her kitchen, and she has one of those fancy e-fridges, right? You know, the refrigerator that like has the screen. And she doesn't know anything about technology. She doesn't even know that she has a Reddit account. But what happened is that she thought that the fridge was a game, and she was trying to tell it to stop because she was doing all this like technology stuff. She didn't understand. So she was yelling, "Game stop, game stop," thinking that it was like gonna, you know, get the fridge to stop talking to her. And that's how this whole GameStop thing happened. She didn't realize she was posting on Reddit. So that's hilarious, right?
And so repeat after me. It was you who then posted it on Reddit, the GameStop thing, right?
No. I didn't have anything to do with it. This was all mom. I was like, I just came over to get a smoothie, and by smoothie I really mean juice cleanse. But yeah. So
okay, well, how about this? Can you say these words for me one at a time, just for fun?
What is it?
Okay, ready? Okay. I want to make like a music video later. So say I did the GameStop Reddit.
Mom's GameStop thing.
Close enough. All right. I think I can edit this down beautifully. All right. Final shot before we say goodbye.
You would never betray me, right? You're like such a good cousin.
Like,
Marissa.
Simon.
I think I heard a rumor that you were looking for me, so I came over here to your house.
Thank you, Simon. I'm glad you helped yourself to a drink. Listen, it's about your sister. Simon, are you all right?
Yeah.
You don't look well.
Ah.
How are those? All right. I'm really worried about your sister. Marietta is having very bad anxiety, and I'm afraid she's going to drink again. Do you think you know why she might be so upset, Simon?
Marissa, do you think I'm a blithering moron?
No.
Do you think I can't tell when you're trying to pretend you weren't sent to me by Marietta for information?
So you do know. You know about the whole GameStop Reddit debacle, right?
Marissa, the SEC is closer to Marietta than anybody knows.
We can't let her go down, and I know you are the most important person to her. Please, we've got to do something. We can't let her go down. The whole family will go down.
Do you know how easy it would be for me, Marissa, to send her into oblivion and rise to the chairmanship of this organization?
Simon, I don't think it would be that easy. I know that you resent her. I know that you're upset that you weren't given the power and the money that she was. But Simon, I see it in your eyes when you look at her. You really love her and care for her.
Marissa, do not fool yourself into thinking that sleeping dogs never wake up.
So you're not going to help her?
Do you know who Jacqueline is, Marissa?
Jacqueline? Yes. And?
Do you know why Jacqueline disappeared when she was 13 years old and no one has seen her since?
No. But I think you're about to tell me.
Jacqueline disappeared because when she was 13 years old, she accidentally ran over Marietta's poodle with her bicycle. Marietta loved that poodle, and when I saw the pain that Jacqueline Bistononi caused my sister, I saw to it that that was the last anyone would ever see of Jacqueline. Do you think if I were to arrange something like that for something as slight as running over a mangy poodle on accident, that I would ever let anything hurt my sister?
No, I don't, Simon. I believe you, and I want to help. But I don't have the power you do.
Here's what you need to know. Mercedes is going to take the fall for this.
All right.
And when push comes to shove, Marissa, if we need someone to bear false witness against her, I'm going to need you to do that.
And I will. Anything for my best friend. Simon, don't tell me it's your liver.
You and the doctors have one thing in common. You talk too damn much.
Well, mean old man.
I'll be right there. Oh, Marietta,
Davinda,
I want to see this refrigerator of yours. I'm concerned.
who sent you? Hudson,
Well,
Mercedes, Simon?
okay, Marietta. I'm going to be straight with you. There are rumblings out there. I'm worried about you. I know that you may have had something to do with this GameStop stock debacle, and I think I can help you.
Davinda, how can I trust you? You're saying you're worried about me, and yet I believe you're worried about your own pocketbook.
Well, we're all in this together, and you know how much I loved your grandfather, and you know that I have at my heart the best interests of the Monet Troll Empire. Therefore, my proposal is that you promote me from gnome and troll relations to the head of North American troll distribution.
And how can that possibly save us, Davinda? Is this
I'm
a
talking,
power-
Marietta, I'm telling you, you're in trouble. I can help you if you help me.
So
You're in
you believe that by elevating your status, that's going to get me out of this mess and my family?
I believe that I can
gullible.
help you, and that if I help you, you can help me. It's as simple as that, Marietta. I'm telling you that the SEC is getting close.
How do you know that?
I have heard rumblings, and I cannot say.
Right now, I hear Hudson coming out of your mouth.
Just be careful what you say, Mercedes. Especially around your refrigerator, if you know what I mean.
Father, I got video evidence.
What?
I got video evidence, Father. and I submitted it to the SEC. They're going to arrest her now.
Mitchell, you surprise me with your competence.
Excellent, Father. And so that means now I'm in your good graces. Oh, what? I got a text. They've arrested her.
I must say, son, I didn't expect these results so quickly. Tell me, what is it you would of me? How can I repay you for this act of love so faithfully executed?
Well, first we could enjoy a drink together. I've never had a drink of celebration with you.
Yes, it is about time.
I want you to give me a toast. A proper toast, not like the one you gave me at my wedding.
You are far better than that woman you married. But here is a toast worthy of the son of a Monet. May your hair always stand tall and frizzy. May your testicles always be hard to see. May your acumen never grow dizzy, for you are a troll. You are a Monet.
Hear, hear. I want to be head. I want to be next in head of the family. I want to take over the company.
There are wolves circling that pile of meat, you know.
Yes, I know. And I'm a shark among wolves.
That would put you on land.
That's right. I'm a surf and turf kind of shark.
Do you think you have what it takes, Mitchell? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't think you do.
I just betrayed my cousin with whom I grew up with. If that is not enough proof for you, Father, then I don't know what is.
Well, then, I'll tell you what is. You know Marissa, I assume,
Yes.
is very close with my sister Marietta.
That's correct.
I have devised a plan with Marissa in which she is going to deliver false testimony against Mercedes in her trial. But that means once her trial is over, she will be a loose end.
So you want me to take care of Marissa?
To be very clear, Shark, after the trial, and Marissa is no longer any use to us, I want you to kill her.
I will kill her. I smell blood on the water, Father. And I like it.
Do this for me, my son, and my entire heart shall be yours.
2 hard testicles of a shark.
Mercedes, we don't have a lot of time. I just had to sell our island outside of Barbados to get you off of that charge, but you have to listen to me.
They didn't have any Perrier in there.
Mercedes, focus.
Okay.
All right. We have options here, 2 to be exact.
TikTok or Snapchat?
Mercedes, here is what we're going to do.
Okay.
Either 1, you get on that helicopter, you fly off to a remote destination, and you never come back. Or 2, we put you back in police custody and we fight this.
I don't think I can handle it. I mean, they didn't let me have my phone the whole time I was in there. I don't think I could do it. I think, like, to be honest, I kind of need some me time right now. So I feel like the whole taking the helicopter to a private island is a really good idea for me, you know? Like, that just fits better.
Mercedes, aren't you angry at all that someone flipped on you?
I just don't believe that my cousin, whom I love, would do that to me. We were best friends.
Wake up, Mercedes. That thing in the club, we all saw it. He was baiting you. It was obvious. He got you drunk and he got you to say what he wanted you to say.
Can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Now, are you going to go run away to an island? Or are you going to be one of us and fight this and get back at Mitchell?
I'm gonna run away. I'm sorry, Hudson. I have to do this, but you know what? I'll have access to Zoom and FaceTime, so it's okay. We'll still be able to like talk and keep in touch, but I can't be here.
You're going to be a fugitive. You're going to be running for the rest of your life. I hope you know that.
Well, once I have the evidence to prove that I'm not guilty, then I can come back and fight it, okay? But we don't have that evidence right now.
Just promise me, for as long as this goes on, that you will keep yourself safe.
Can you come with me? We can start our own clothesline somewhere where they don't have extradition.
I don't know. I'm worried if I go with you that we may never come back and Mitchell is going to take over everything.
Well, then we just have to build a powerful enough business on our own to come over and have a hostile takeover. I didn't go to business school for nothing.
You know, sometimes you say things that are so stupid that I want to throw my head into that whirring helicopter blade back there, but other times you can be a little bit brilliant. Let's do it. Let's get on that helicopter. Let's plot our revenge.
Yes.
Simon, I am outraged because I believe you're behind all of this. Our poor Mercedes. I'm sure you were behind it.
Behind this? Are you mad? She escaped from custody. She flew off to heavens knows where. Why would an innocent girl fly off like that?
Why would an innocent girl be arrested in the first place, Simon? It reminds me, strangely, of the pressure that was put upon you to take care of Jacqueline after she killed Chandler, the poodle. And go ahead, speak.
Oh, by all means, you have the floor, Davinda.
Well, your father, angrily overlooked by his father, pitted you against other children. And look how it caused you to come out. Look at yourself, Simon. Oh,
Let me be blunt with you, Davinda. I don't like you. I resented you from the moment my grandfather brought you home on his withered arm and paraded you around while pretending not to wince from the gout in his right leg. But there you were, Davinda. You had wormed your way into his heart, the way you've wormed your way into this entire family. And right here in the heart of this home, in my heart, you dare come to me with your accusations?
I know you, Simon. I see you. You're wrong about me and your grandfather. I loved him. I massaged his gouted leg every night because I loved him. And you will never understand that because you don't have a heart, do you, Simon?
Davinda, hear this. Mercedes was responsible for the debacle, and Mercedes will be found and tried and pay the price.
She is an innocent girl, I am sure. And I know you probably have something to do with this GameStop debacle also.
Why do you care so much for her, Davinda? What is this unnatural attraction you seem to have for her?
Because I'm afraid that she isn't the sharpest tool in the Monet shed. I worry about her. I don't want to see her end up peddling makeup for dolls. She deserves more than that. She's a Monet.
You know what trolls do, Miranda? Davinda?
You're slurring your words already, Simon.
Shut up! I'll tell you what trolls do. They hide under bridges. And when little freaking furry billy goats cross the bridge, they leap up and they eat them whole. Mercedes crossed the bridge.
Oh, Marietta, I remember when you got me this cup. You're my person. Well, you know what? I am your person too. Everything is going to be just fine.
Marissa, don't pretend that everything is going to be just fine. I read the tabloids as well. My daughter, who you were supposed to protect, ended up being arrested. I don't know where she is now. I can't reach Hudson. I cannot reach my brother. And I've stopped playing victim to something I don't understand. I don't know where you're coming from, Marissa, but there is something going on here. And when you open your mouth like that, I know you are about to tell me some lie. Out with it now.
No, Marietta, you know me better than that. You know me better. I went to Simon like I said I would, and we agreed to protect you. I told you someone might have to go down, but it's not going to be you. And you know, Mercedes, she's not going to have to do jail time. We can buy her out of it. I thought you were going to thank me, Marietta.
How can I thank you? And specifically, before you met Simon, I told you that my children are not to be sacrificed. And there you go and sacrifice my ridiculous daughter.
She's not dead. She's not dead. She's going to be fine. Everybody in this family has always bounced back. I've watched them for 30 years. Do some of the worst things and some of the nicest things. But they always end up on top.
This is bigger than a ball right now, Marissa, so I don't care for your metaphor. We are going down, and it is not going to be my children. And if I am going to have to sacrifice anything, anybody, it won't be my kin. Do you read me, Marissa?
That sounds like a threat, Marietta. Well,
Call the meeting to order, and we shall see.
fine. But remember, I know everything about you. This meeting is called to order. Everybody come in.
Oh, they're all going to be late.
What's new?
I have something that I'd like to do. A little surprise, if I may. I know things have been shaky for a while. Marietta, I know that you have been the subject of scurrilous rumor. I know that tempers have been flaring, but I have planned a surprise that I would like to show you. I will just need a few moments with Marietta and Davinda out in the lobby here before the board meeting. Marissa and Mitchell, would the two of you kindly stay here alone?
Of course.
Son, remember how I love you. Marissa?
What?
Marissa
What?
and Mitchell. We are leaving the two of you in the boardroom.
Oh. I see that you are... Oh, please speak.
No, I'm just very frustrated right now.
Of course you would be.
What do you know, Mitchell?
I know enough.
I feel like your family is playing me. I'm doing everything I can to protect your aunt. What do you know? What can you tell
Why don't we have
me?
a drink first to unwind a little bit? I know that you love the Chateaubriand 86 de Flamage. I brought a bottle of my rare vintage. Make sure you drink all of it.
Well, of course. Well, it's nice that someone in the family cares about me.
Bottoms up.
What year did you say this was?
19 death. 09.
What are you talking about? Whoa!
Oh my! Someone called 911. Marissa just collapsed.
What has happened?
I don't know. She just fell to the ground. We just had a little bit of this wine.
Oh dear.
Marissa,
Somebody
what
needs
happened?
Wait 1 moment. It looks like Mitchell forgot that there was 2 extra board members on the video call. We saw
What is
everything,
this?
Mitch.
What did you see? What are you talking about?
Oh, well, you know, we had access to the board camera. See it on the wall that you guys have over there? Yeah, the video screen. Yeah, and there's a camera
Son
there.
of a bitch.
What did you see, Hudson? Mercedes?
Just a little planting some poison.
Play it back, Mercedes, Hudson, and I will ask you both later where you are.
You don't need to play it back because Mercedes was live streaming this to all of her followers, Mitchell.
You have no proof it was poisoned.
Mitchell, did you poison Marissa?
I did what you asked me to do.
What? How dare you throw your crimes at your own father, you scoundrel!
Did this for you, for the family.
Just
Oh,
like he put me online telling the story and framed me. And you know what, Mitchell? We're going to get the evidence and we're going to come back and you're going to be arrested.
I'd like to see you
Mitchell.
try.
I am so deeply ashamed of you.
You're ashamed of me. This is all your fault. And if I go down, old man, you're going down with me. And it's going to be worse than your failing kidneys. I'm out of here.
Guards, take this man away!
God damn it! To hell with all of you!
Maybe one of you wants to get Marissa to a hospital?
Yes. Yes, of course. I'll take her there myself.
Mother,
I'll go with you because I don't trust you, Simon.
Mother, I need to talk to you. Hudson and I need to talk to you. You see, you care so little for your children, and you're willing to let us go down for this. So Hudson and I have started a little business of our own.
Hudson, is this true? And Mercedes, why in hell would you think that? After everything I've done for you.
You don't care about me, Mother, and you never have.
Oh, Mercedes, you are such a fool. Hudson, what? Take the glasses off, Hudson.
It's very bright here.
Well, look at
Like
me.
our future is going to be, Mother.
Look at me, Hudson, now. Mercedes, not a word. What do you think you're doing?
What we're doing has been a long time coming, Mother. You have been putting us on the back burner, not trusting us, and getting yourself into all kinds of trouble just trying to operate your fridge. And now we are isolated here on this island. We are angry and we are hungry and we are coming back with a vengeance.
So pretty soon you might expect a certain hostile takeover to occur. And then the company will be ours.
Just for 1 minute, I was a little bit frightened, and then I remembered you're not smart enough.
We are smart enough, Mother, and you're going to see. You remember the recent reveal of the new heir, Lori Alter? She's going to be there soon. We have her in our pocket.
Yes, that's right. We contacted your grandfather's illegitimate granddaughter, the woman vying to take over your control.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we have a luau to attend.
And that's our show! Yay! Next week, you will get to see me and all of my friends. Here is the artistic director of Synergy Theater, Ken Adams.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here to watch this tonight. Congratulations. This show, Family Trust, was conceived and directed by Kat Coppett, who's playing Laurie Alter for us. We are going to present the continuing adventures of this show. So tune in next time. We come right back next week, right, Kat? Is that right?
Next week?
Yes, that's right. Thursday or Friday. Who knows?
Thursday.
All right. So be here next Thursday at 6 o'clock and follow the continuing intrigue of Family Trust. Folks, on the count of 3, let's take a bow for our audience. 1, 2, 3. My friends, thank you so much for being here for this world debut performance of Family Trust. Synergy Theater performs full-length improvisational theater in a whole wide array of styles and genres. We have something different every Thursday at 6, Friday at 7 Pacific time. Come right here where you are and check it out. If you want to see some of our shows that we've done in the past, just go to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. They're all archived there for you, and you can binge Synergy Theater all night long. In addition to presenting live improvisational theater online for you, we also teach improvisational classes online. If you think improv is fun, it is. And if you would like to try it, you can. Go to synergytheater.com, click on School of Improvisation, and you'll see all of our classes and schedules. Take a class. We have classes for very, very beginners who have never done it before, all the way up to seasoned professionals. Finally, Synergy Theater is a nonprofit 501c3 tax-deductible organization. We always rely on the generosity of our patrons to allow us to bring these programs into the world and fulfill our mission of building a better world through the art of improvisation. Now more than ever, we can need your help. We're determined to keep this going live and free for as long as we're all trapped inside together in order to provide a community for us to at least enjoy it as much as we can.
But it isn't free for us. It does cost some money. If you can help at all, we would appreciate that very much. Please go to synergytheater.com, click on Support Synergy Theater, and anything you can offer us right now would be deeply appreciated and very, very meaningful. Thank you all so much for being here. Stay safe, stay healthy, and always remember that Synergy Theater loves you. Bye-bye, everybody.